Today we're 3D printing and assembling a little car, and this requires no supports and no glue. And everything is very easy to print, although I did put the wheels a little bit into the build plate just to increase how much adhesion they had, but that's something you don't really need to do. I just didn't want a failed print, so I went extra safe. And we'll start with attaching the chairs to the main body. Now, these tolerances are extremely tight, maybe a touch too tight overall, but the original dinner has done a pretty amazing job here. If I was to reprint these again, I'd probably make the seats like 1% bigger or maybe 0.5% bigger just to make it a touch easier to get them into place. And you'll find the original dinner's files in the description below. And then everything else was quite incredible to put together. As you can see here with this part, I was able to get it in just with my hands, and then I did use a hammer to get the last little bit. And then we also have our lights here as well, which can go up and down on a hinge, which is really freaking cool. I decided that I better actually free them from their initial kind of stickiness after you 3D print them. So I got out some pliers and just bent the things until they broke. That way they became able to rotate on those pillars. And as such, you can put the lights up and down, which is really cool. And then we go ahead and putting them in. And this is definitely one where it was hard because I could get them started, but getting them the full way in really did, again, require a hammer, and there was no real easy surface to hit on. And I should totally get some sort of rubber mallet in the future. Up next is another complex part to put in, and that is the doors. And again, it's simply because there's no easy surface to actually hit them on here to fully get them into position. But once you do, they do rotate and they go out and in without any problems, and they look really good. And the engineering here has been done very, very well. And then we have the steering wheel. So this goes on to a little pillar inside. And again, it is extremely tight and you just need a good bit of pressure and eventually you'll get it on there. And again, no glue. It ain't coming off by itself, that's for damn sure. So no glue is needed. Up next, we've got the roof. And this one is actually probably the easiest. There's two vertical pillars that come up and the other bit's just kind of slot in. So it's actually quite easy. I was expecting with this being a more fragile looking part, this might have been a bit I broke, and surprisingly I didn't. And then we have our wheels, and this is where I did break something. So the wheels were extremely tight. You've got these rectangles that go in, and the thing of course is you can get the first two in pretty easily because you've got a nice surface to work on. But then as soon as you want to put the next two in, because these are so tight, you do have to use force. Ended up breaking one of the wheels off below. Thankfully, this was just a touch of glue and put it back on and it worked totally fine. So there is our final piece. Of course, with all the parts that could move, and it looks really good. And it's a nice overall toy. I wouldn't recommend actually using it as a proper toy, but it looks cool and a good little demonstration of what you can do with 3D prints, as it has many 3D printed hinges that work really, really well in the final design. I would also highly recommend this for use in schools. I think this could be a really good 3D model to print out. And as you can see, I've actually got a couple of final pieces to go in, which essentially, I guess, are little lights on the front that just add a little bit more detail. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, the wheels rotate. When you print them off, they have a pillar in the middle, and then of course the actual tire on the outside, and you just give them a little twist and they'll spin around, and it makes them even more interesting. And that's the best word for this 3D print. It's interesting because it's not particularly good to look at, I think. It's not the prettiest 3D print you can get, but it is definitely interesting to assemble and interesting to play around with.